Alright everybody, welcome to the ASBCraft installation and setup video. I'm just going to take you through a step-by-step walkthrough of how to get the game up and running, a couple of things you can do, a couple of things you can check out. So you should have already downloaded the ASBCraft installer from the link I sent out. Go ahead and just double click that. Some of you, click OK to this. Some of you might get a prompt that looks something like this. Has Windows protected your PC? It's nothing. It's fine. Just click More Info and then click Run Anyway. And then we're going to go ahead and click Next. Next. Install. If you don't have Java installed, it will do that. Just click Yes. If you already have Java, it won't do this step. Just click Install. Alright, so click Close to that. Click Yes. Just kind of click Yes, Next, whatever it throws at you. Alright, and you'll see over here, created a shortcut on the desktop for you, but you can also just launch, you can check this or uncheck this. We're going to leave it checked because we're going to play the game right now. So click Finish and it should launch the game. Now this installer is configured to connect automatically to my server that I'm hosting online right now. Those server files are available if somebody wants to continue hosting it. They can also be hosted locally. There's a server that I left behind that it's just an old computer that I kind of spent some money fixing up and upgrading, and I left to use as a server locally on the ASB network. Anyway, go ahead, type your name here. I'm just going to go ahead and type Mr. JJ. You can choose your appearance. Obviously, if you are a student, you won't have any of the teacher privileges, which I'm going to go through some of today. So we're going to log in as a teacher. I will have sent out the teacher password, which I'm not going to say in this video because some students might see it. So check your email for the teacher password. Okay, so we spawn here in the gym. And you're not going to have anything in here. I'm going to clear my inventory. So anyway, we spawn here in the gym. It's a little bare, but we have Mr. Dan. We have some students. There's Mr. Howard. He's left over from a Chinese lesson that I did with Miss Vicky. Anyway, press M. You can increase your movement speed so you can get around a little bit easy. Anyway, there are different portals around the world. This will take you to the tutorial world. I highly recommend, if you've never played Minecraft before, going through the tutorial world, going through the Teacher's Lounge, checking out the different things that you can do in Minecraft EDU. It'll explain all the different blocks, all the different abilities and things like that. It's also a really good first few lessons for you to do with your students to kind of introduce them into the game, get kind of some sense of discipline, some sense of digital citizenship in the classroom. Anyway, you can click this to go to ASB. So we're back here. We're near the office, and this graphical glitch that you're seeing is pretty normal. It's kind of an old game, but that should clear up. Hopefully. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, so that's something you can do if you have a nicer graphics card and you want to avoid that. You can increase the render distance. I set it pretty low because not everybody's computer can run Minecraft. Not everybody's computer has a graphics card. So anyway, there are a couple different worlds. There's the World of Humanities, which is actually in the tech and server room where that is. The World of Humanities is something. Oh yeah, you might get this error. That is really common, especially if it's your first time connecting to a different server. Just go back, double click here, and then you're going to have to reconnect. But once you've done that, you should be able to connect and go back to ASB, connect, go back to ASB, go back. And it's just an issue because this is actually hosted technically on a separate server. So there's an issue with the name registration the first time that you transfer to a different server. Anyway, once you've done that, if you're going to do the World of Humanities or a different server like Turtle Island with your students, I highly recommend putting all their names in and running through and clicking through just to avoid that in class. So anyway, the World of Humanities is a great world. I can send out some documentation about it for like social studies. You guys can talk to Mr. Boyd about it. I had a little powwow with him about World of Humanities. It's made by a guy named Eric Walker at the American School of Dubai. So anyway, really cool world. I didn't get to use it that much. I don't teach social studies, so back to ASB. I'm going to crank up my movement speed. Oh yeah, one thing, when you go back and forth between servers, you have to turn your movement speed in creative mode back on. It's just a weird little thing. Again, I'm not a Java expert. I think this is Thai World. Thai World needs some work. There was a glitch importing this map in, but we've got some some interesting characters. Somebody made Lisa from Blackpink. Let's see, Muay Thai expert, Nissan visitor. Yeah, so we got the Thai language working in the game. We got Chinese working in the game. Spanish works. Let's head back. Head back. Okay, well, the portal seems to be broken. I'm going to fix that. But anyway, if that happens, or if for any reason you need to get back to ASB home, students and teachers can teleport to spawn down here where it says teleport to spawn. And to open that menu, you press M. Again, you press M as in Mary, to open up that menu, and then teleport to spawn, bring you back to this checkered box here near the office. Here's Mindfulness World. We can go check out Mindfulness World. Again, something we created and had a lot of fun doing, but didn't get quite enough time to use. Mindfulness World is sort of like a Nepalese village, kind of modeled after, I don't know. It was a cool map that I found online that I thought would be a cool, peaceful mindfulness world. Double space jump, spacebar is jump, double jump will allow you to fly. You can go see there's like a giant temple here. There's a lot you can do. You can fill this up with NPCs. That's kind of what we've been doing in our classes and in the Minecraft club, is just sort of populating these worlds, putting in quests, putting in, dialogues, NPCs, things to do. I can show people a little bit of how to do that. This guy, hello, welcome to the world of mindfulness. Have you come to learn more about the principles of mindfulness and how it can benefit us, blah, blah, blah. Student. Yeah, so there's a lot to be done. There's a lot has been done, a lot to be done. Back to ASB, so I'll take you back home. We've got our local chatbot, Fu GPT. His loquaciousness, Sir Lord Fuji. You can imagine who put that one in. Let's keep going. I'll show you the language worlds. I always saw Thai world, but I'll show you the language worlds that we actually used. We'll start with Chinese world, actually. So I did a co-teaching class with Minecraft with Miss Vicky, and we had a lot of fun putting in these characters. Miss Lee's the guide. So we put it in with the pinyin for a lot of the stuff the kids wouldn't know. For the common stuff, we did not put the pinyin in. But there's like a quest that the kids have to do. That was a whole class period, 2 class periods. And honestly, I feel like we didn't even have enough time. So, it's really easy to, do a class to plan this. All right. You can fill these up with information and links and things like that. Go back to ASB. Let's see. All right, Spanish world. So there are 3 separate servers, technically speaking. There's ASBCraft, which is everything you've seen. There's World of Humanities, which is its own server, and then there's Turtle Island, the computer craft world, which is its own server. Alright, El Mundo de Español. Vamos. Right click. Alright, so now we are here in Spanish World, which was a co-creation of me and the Spanish classes, sort of like a final term project across all grades. Everybody had to make a famous NPC. NPC stands for non-player character, for those who don't play games. Basically, they had to make, somebody famous either in Latin America or Spain, throughout history. Could be modern, could be, anybody. For example, Andrea did Pedro Pascal. He's an actor. So she did a dialogue with him because she loves Pedro Pascal. And Piggy did Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, who's a comedian. He's very large. So we made a large NPC who will tell you jokes and tell you a little bit more about himself. Up here we've got the artists corner, La Zona Artística, as you can see from the sign. Go up here. Got Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, Frida Kahlo, and they're all here to tell you a little bit more about themselves. It was a good way for the kids to learn about different characters, and they really enjoyed, building them. Let's see, we can go down this little secret passage. And go through here. This takes you back to like the downtown. Anyway, we've got the Cave of History, the sports zone. We can check out the sports zone first. So the kids made some soccer players. They did Maradona, Julian Alvarez, Messi. We got Fernando Alonso, who's an F1 driver. Who else have we got? Roberto Clemente over here in his lonely baseball diamond. He's a famous baseball player from the U.S. And let's see. What else? We've got some historical characters. Franco, El Cid, Hannibal. Some really good dialogues. Some of them are quite extensive, so we're not going to make a 30-minute video about it. Anyway, actually, let me show you my favorites before we go back. It was this is a spaceship made for the Ellen Ochoa NPC, which was made by Starry, the kid who actually built, also known as Qyon or Q. He actually built ASB, and he did this amazing dialogue and NPC about Ellen Ochoa, who was an American astronaut, first Hispanic woman in space, director of the Johnson Space Center. Anyway, phenomenal NPC. That was an A+ job. Alright guys, sorry about the abrupt cut there. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the setup and install video. I have another video where I'm going to walk you through some of the things you can do. For this video though, I just want to show you how to uninstall ASBCraft if you decide that you're done with it and you want the free space on your computer. Go down here, either in Windows 10 or 11, click on the search bar and just type add, and then click add or remove programs. And if you go down here, just find ASBCraft. Right here. Uninstall. Click yes. And what? How do we go from 0 to 20? Anyway, this is the process for uninstalling it. It'll just be a matter of time. Thank you everybody for watching the video, and if you're interested in how to do more, you can always reach out to me at my personal email, or watch the other videos that I've put out about how to create and edit NPCs in the world. Alright, thanks a lot. Have a great day.